thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. If there's one lesson you can take away from this entire week of fabulously friendly playdates, leveling up your future playdates after school and after work, especially with these 6 friends, it's this. Life is better with friends, and this book puts it all in perspective. It was written by Micol Ostow with illustrations by Keiron. It's just one of 3 friends' children's books that they worked on together. The other 2 being Holidays Are Better with Friends, which I bought and reviewed and will link downstairs if you want to see that, and Emotions Are Better with Friends, which we have yet to hunt down. They were all published by Scholastic, this being purchased for 99 cents from Woodbury Blue Thrift Store in Patterson. I now defer to Micol to learn more about this Friends Passion project.
Hi, it's Micol Ostow here. I'm the author of the new picture book, Life is Better with Friends. This is based, of course, on the smash hit sitcom Friends, and it's got adorable illustrations by Keiron, and I'm going to share just a little excerpt with you so that you can see the interior art, which is so cute. That's just the tiniest glimpse of the cutest art and some of my favorite scenes. As you can see, this is a book really about friendship and about all the various things that go into making memories with our friends. But of course, it has lots of little Easter eggs and moments from the show. And the reason that those are some of my favorite scenes from the book are, of course, because they're some of my favorite scenes from the show itself. Who of us doesn't think of Monica with the turkey on her head or Joey with the turkey on his head when we think of Friends? And who of us doesn't think pivot anytime we're trying to move something heavy or something light for that matter? So I'm so happy with the way that this book came out. I hope that you will be too. It was such a blast to revisit the Friends and to share it with all my friends, which hopefully includes all of you. So please enjoy the book, share it with your friends, and if you like it, feel free to let me know.
So now, we'll take you through the book in its entirety, retailing for $17.99 in the US, $23.99 in Canada, and £12.99 in the UK. Friends has been a cultural phenomenon since it came out in the 90s, and now you can revisit your favorite moments in this adorable picture book. Just remember, true friends will always be there for you. 3 decades later, that still is the truth. And so it goes. Life is better with friends. There are many kinds of friends. Monica, the foodie, Chandler, the funny one, Ross, the dynamite paleontologist, Rachel, ever the fashionista, Phoebe, the free-spirited musician and masseuse, and Joey, the famous soap opera friend. These 6 pals all know life is so much better with friends. They can be fancy, silly, furry, fluffy, or not. Sometimes they can even be smelly. Parties are always better with friends, especially when they're pizza parties. May I add an addendum? Especially when they're Friday night pizza parties. Oh yeah, that means 2 pizzas! Quick, hide one and eat it before Joey finds out, because as we all know, Joey doesn't share food. Vacations are better with friends, and so are vacation problems, rain or shine. Even though Monica got stung by a jellyfish, what Chandler did to heal her jellyfish wound set the tone for the rest of their friendship and soon-to-be relationship. It was a little unorthodox, but Chandler's my boy, and he had to do what he had to do to save his girl. Friends make treats and then eat them. Or wolf them down greedily if you're Joey. Friends make music, no matter how amateur it sounds. Sorry, Phoebe. And Ross on the bagpipes. Holidays are better with friends. Once again, link below if you want to see that review. But maybe not holiday food. Meat trifle, anyone? Always read the recipe and close the windows to make sure that the wind doesn't come in and blow the recipe pages, because you could find yourself in trouble if that happens. Even doing the laundry is better with friends. If you Ross and Rachel could certainly be adventurous, borderline amorous. Look that up. Moving furniture? Definitely better with friends. I mean, you gotta have some extra muscle to pivot any and all furniture you bring up those stairs. Friends might not always agree, especially about who wants to date Jean-Claude Van Damme, or in this case, Jennifer Aniston, or the love of my life, Courtney Cox. Thus, things to get a little complicated, especially among those who are more than just friends to you, and have been for a while. But true friends know how to make things right. A simple "I'm sorry" would suffice, but those friends who go the extra mile and lock themselves in a box for 6 hours have my respect. Add a coupon for 15% off their physical therapy bills. Snacks are better with friends, but always remember, some friends don't share food. Oh, that's Joey. Naps are better with friends. Friends know you better than anyone else most of the time. Even if you're just hanging out, everything is better when you're with friends. They're the family we choose for ourselves. If you have a friend who's that special to you, tell them you're my lobster. The main lesson is that together is better. That's why life is better with friends. The Easter eggs, spot on. The illustrations, cute and on point. The Friends references, first rate. If they had one live-action photo of the cast, they would have gotten 5 out of 5 claps. But as it stands, when it hasn't been your day, week, month, or even your year, your friends will be there for you. 30 years later, it hasn't changed. And my hope is that it will never change. 4.5 out of 5 claps. There's really no need for a closing statement. This book says it all. Life is better with friends. The friends you know, the friends you've yet to know, and the friends who will always be there for you. Really, they were the originators of the term, here for it. 30-something years later, we're here for them. We've always been. We always will be. Whatever you do, whether it's reading a bedtime story like this to a kid, or it's a stick-around puzzle book, recreating the Smelly Cat music video with Funko figures, throwing a potluck party, or just hanging out doing whatever. Enjoy this weekend. Make it friendly. Make it fabulous. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.